it gets boring starting inside the Pokemon Center. This looks good. This Pokemon Center. Used to the chat being open before I open this. Oh, whatever. I feel like it's been long enough that I could use Legends EA, but I'm still sticking with Scarlet Violet. And to be honest, I don't know why. Make sure this is ready. I do these. Alright, we have to start off with. Why is this not working? We can start off with dodging some trainers. I did not think about Seadra. Dragon Pulse at 49. Like, is it the exact same? Is what I'm trying to ask? Okay, it looks like it. Everything seems to have updated. Good. Do I just bring everything up to 44 off rip? I don't think so. Keep Stormy. Alright, I just need Pokemon I think will do well. At least for if I get into a fight in Clay Tunnel. I should be good unless they've adjusted where the trainers are. Let's do Cradilly, Metacham, and Swan? I don't think there's any double battles in here. Mudshot by Brava is pretty good. At least for these portions. Just with bug type stab. Do I even have any other bug type moves? I have Heracross, but like I don't think Heracross is as fast. Clearly I'm wrong. Bullet Punch. trying to think if I need jump kick. Jump kick is a nice like boost of damage. Like when I do the calcs with jump kick versus force palm, the differences are noticeable. Drain punch at 50. Isn't drain punch same power? I think I get rid of force palm here. String shot. The only reason I'm considering this is I think it's -2 in this game. It drops him by, from what I've seen, it drops it by 2 stages. And so I do like string shot over mud shot. Yeah, it does drop it by 2 stages. And so like Cradilly, I'm pretty sure it gets synthesis. I'm pretty sure. Synthesis at 45. If I do Mega Drain, Ancient Power, String Shot, Synthesis, or I keep Gastro Acid for now, I'm getting rid of Mud Shot. And then we'll go with items. Just keep the Black Sludge and Swalot. Might as well pop Wide Lens Metagem. Cradilly. Stormy can be Expert Belt. Cradilly can be... We'll go Oranberry, and Heracross can be Shell Bell. I just have to not run into any trainers. Room 2. Is this the biggest threat? So is it worth it to teach Strength? I can teach Strength to... I can teach it to Swampert and then relearn Bulldoze. Do I even have Bulldoze? Yeah, I do. I'm doing that. Or for Rest as well. I don't know if I need it. Explosion? I mean, worst comes to worst. Is he always looking down? So then I have to fight this dude. I'm pretty sure he's not that difficult. At least from what I've seen, or from what I could tell. Or is this Hiker Manual? Which isn't the worst. 41. Who else could it be? Yeah, no, it is Hiker Manual. I have reason to relearn Bulldoze. Do this. Swoobat lead. I want to say Cradilly should be good enough. It only has dual wing beat. It's 2 physical, it's Calm Mind, 2 physical moves, and Uproar. If I really want to, I could String Shot, drop him to -4, and then get 2 Ancient Powers off. Although the problem is they'll be +2 special defense if they Calm Mind, which is probably what they will do. Do I just need to head back? Did I ill-prepare? What about Starmie with Aurora Beam? Expert Belt, Aurora Beam. Level 42, Expert Belt. It does not do enough. However, they see 30% with Uproar. I do 70. I do end up 2-shotting with Starmie, and they cannot OHKO me with the crit. And it could be a speed tie. Could be they beat me in speed, but just by the looks of it, I should outspeed them. Cradilly will be back up for. Cradilly will be back up for Swoobat. I'm just heading back. So I'm pretty sure you just have to go beyond that, the hiker, and now I could do this. Hold on. I didn't prepare for something like this. I'm also not sure if it's this room. Is this just 2 fossils? 2 fossils. Something tells me this guy's even tougher. I thought this guy had low punny. Okay, I don't think I'm looking at the right stuff. I'm in Mastrolton Cave entrance room. So I think this is Paul with the Lapras low punny Camerupt. And then I have to beat him to get into... I have to beat him to get to the Metal Coat. Okay. In that case, Medicham, Jump Kick OHKOs. Jump Kick OHKOs Lapras. It's a little funny, that's the problem. I don't have Person Berries yet, right? No, I don't. If I did, I'd go Person Berry Heracross and I'd switch it in on Fake Out. Yeah, I don't. Sick. The camera is easy enough. I just need to use like a water type, Swampert or Starmie. Swampert takes 29% max. Starmie takes 42% max. So I just need to find something for this. Just need to find something for this Lopunny. I would say a flying type, but I don't know if they have the best defenses. Let me look. Let's look together. Should show up. Swanna, if I make it 42. Like, regardless, a non-crit into crit is gonna KO me. Or vice versa, crit into any, or like, non-crit will KO. Was I looking at Eviolite type Bravo? It's not the worst. Also not the best. I don't do a lot of damage. Jump kick will 2-shot. I mean, I do outspeed with Pidgeot. Do I outspeed with Unpheasant? No, I do not. Even if I went 42. So what I could do is I could go 42. Let's see if Expert Belt does the job. Not always. It has to be Life Orb, right? It'll probably be like 98. Okay, Life Orb. Assuming they fake out turn 1, I always will outspeed and Quick Attack won't KO. But if they... I just need to make sure that they're faking out and not Dizzy Punching. This is Jump Kick lead, right? Yeah, Jump Kick lead. And this is for the Rude fight. That's all this. So how can I, like, ensure that they do not Jump Kick? Make sure no one else is holding Life Orb, or the Life Orb. Make it level 42. I could also level up to like 43, 44. And just try with Expert Belt. I don't think it matters. Like, yes, I would OHKO with 43, but do I need to do that? It means only a few, like, if I were to switch on a Jump Kick, a few Jump Kick crit rolls would KO. Or maybe one, it'd just be one, right? Otherwise, I'd be left with 1 HP. And they're not going to Jump Kick against the Psychic type. Also, why did I keep Steel Wing? That is very silly of me to do that. Okay. Now get the Shell Bell. And let's say this isn't Paul, but it's Herman. It's a Quillfish lead, which I do have Zen Headbutt for. But I will be intimidated. -1 Zen Headbutt never KOs without any boosting item. And Aqua Tail can KO with Oko with a crit. I'm currently holding Wide Lens. Alright. They also outspeed me, so there's that. I feel like I can ensure that this is or isn't Paul. So they moved him from the entrance of the Stralton Cave to here. I know that much. Tepe is the first guy. Morgan, you have to go up to fight. Manuel was the guy I might have had to fight, which I did not have to. It doesn't really tell me, but I would assume so. And if I'm wrong, then so be it. Wide Lens, Chesterberry, Life Orb, Shell Bell, Equipel, Armberry. Watch me not even have to fight this dude. Paul. Okay, good. And I need to jump kick. Unless I want to fake out. Get some style points. Let me make sure that I did this correctly. What if I was holding an item? I am 42? Exactly. Oh wait, this is -1. Okay, -1 does not KO Lapras, but neutral KOs. Alright. Unless there's... yes, Water Absorb, it's not sturdy. They go Camerupt instead. Did they just see Lava Plume? Does Lava... oh, Lava Plume does do more. It does 40. So I get it, but... Swampert would rather take a Lava Plume, right? I mean, I don't think it matters. Can I go Starmie, and with Expert Belt, will that KO? Will that KO the Lopunny? Level 42. We already know it KOs Camerupt. Or they Yawn this turn, which is also bad. Psybeam does not KO. I think I still go Starmie, just because Swampert, I would argue, is a better backup option against Lopunny. Okay, Lava Plume. Instead of Yawning, thank goodness for that. Burn doesn't matter, I have Natural Cure, Bubble Beam, KO. Once again, it's a Psychic type, so like they should not be Jump Kicking into a Psychic type. Jump Kick does 26% maximum, Dizzy Punch does 30% minimum, so they're either Fake Outing or Dizzy Punching. Fake Out is better case. Okay, good. 100, just confirming that a move like Jump Kick does not OHKO me. Well, it does. Oh, Jump Kick crit OHKOs me, but it just won't happen. Exactly. Not like I was risking missing or anything. Alright. I also did not level up Camera. Although Camera has kind of been a dead weight. So that's the Mistralton Cave. Can't get there. I am just scared of the fight being immediately for either Leo or Maxwell. Worker Leo or Ranger Maxwell. Do I just prep for either of those fights? Or for both those fights? I mean, this fight should be easy. You just have to fake out into Jump Kick. Jump Kick this. And I think I can go into Swampert because it's water, or it's rock ground, or rock electric. Not Levitate, I just bulldoze twice. They can only power gem me. Or Pain Split. What about the next fight, the Ranger? It's kind of scary. I should probably prepare for it. I think we just roll the dice. What 3 did I need? I just need these 2 actually. And then if Camera wants a turn, it can have a turn. Use the Ruckus coverage. This should be Metal Coat. Okay, good. Did I prepare enough? Do I have an escape route? I definitely don't. Perfect. Imagine it just takes me back to the last room instead of what it's supposed to do, which is Drift Valve. It is good to know that there's a Lumberry in there by fighting that Ranger. And was there a reason? There was a reason I kept Onyx at level 35. I just am failing to remember why. Dragon Tail at 37. Dragon Tail at 37 turns into Iron Tail at 37. So let's get it Dragon Tail for Dragon Breath. Now we can use the Metal Coat. Sadly, I don't get the Steel Move boost because I'm immediately using it. But it is definitely worth it. I probably could. So we get Steelix, beautiful. I think I do Iron Tail for Rock Blast. Although, am I gonna be flinch? I don't even know if I'll keep Iron Tail. All I know is it doesn't learn, oh wait, does it? It doesn't, you're telling me it doesn't learn Iron Head by level up? Wow. Rock Blast has a higher ceiling, lower floor. Rock Slide gets sheer force boost. Doesn't get stab boost, but it gets sheer force boost, while Rock Blast does not. And there's no like loaded dice in this game. So I'll just learn it for now. I'm pretty sure I can get Iron Head from this guy though. Yeah, 4 shards. That is totally worth it. For Iron Tail, like 20 power worse, or lower, but almost basically a guaranteed hit. What else can I get? I know I saw Covet. Signal Beam, Drill Run. It doesn't count the crit boost or increased crit chance as a secondary effect. So if Steelix were to learn Drill Run, it does not get sheer force boost. Nothing else for now aside from the punches. Something in their Ice Punch, I am almost certainly teaching it, which I think Swampert can't. Yeah, Swampert definitely can. Don't need to use one. I can also get Chargestone Cave encounter. I still have that encounter to get. And I'm just trying to think if there's any reason to not level up. No, Steelix can go to 42. Get high horsepower. It's not weird. I just focus in on the ability sometimes. It's a little thing about me. Like, I definitely should get rid of Rock Slide, but like, the only reason I'm second guessing is because high horsepower doesn't get sheer force boost, while Rock Slide does. And like, a use of that is if I use Life Orb, I don't take recoil with Rock Slide. And it's like similar with Bulldoze. If I want to do Bulldoze over high horsepower, I feel like Dragon Tail is good to have, but in another way, I don't think I need it until after this gym. I also don't think I'll need Rock Slide. So I could do high horsepower, I believe. Is that so? Rock Slide can't flinch, it doesn't really hit anything. I'm gonna get rid of Rock Slide. I think I just get the Rude fight out of the way. I mean, the thing is, it's not a guarantee. It's not like a guaranteed win. I mean, so what? At this point, so what? No one's holding an item? Okay, good. At least for now. What's the rest of the team look like? And 6. And I go to level 45. This is one of the reasons for Moonlight. I definitely do it over Rest. Steelix gets autonomize. Autotomize. Not autonomize. I mean, like, maybe? It's kind of a groovy set. Dual setup, and you have a bulk up plus agility. Bulk up agility and then 2 strong moves. Ah, nah. I don't think I need it. I think the moves I have are just good. Or good as is. Does Metacham get anything? I think I just go 45 on everything. I'm like second guessing myself. Gravity at 46. It got Bullet Punch. Scorching Sands. Did I say Scorching Sands over Mudshot in my thing? In my calculator or my fight? It doesn't look like it's needed. At least for this fight. I mean, if I want to, it's either Mudshot for a speed drop or I think I can do it for Bug Bite because I can relearn Bug Bite. And I don't plan on eating a berry. Let me just do 45 on everything. Lucky Chant, I think this is the only move on Pheasant learns. Within this span. Might get something here. Agility is actually good. It's just, it's not good here. Unless I do Air Slash and only Air Slash. When do you learn another move on Pheasant? Detect at 49. Boom Burst at 63. Which is a while from now. I mean, I feel like that's the move set. Air Slash, Boom Burst, Detect, Morning Sun is like the final move set. Bounce. Probably not. Okay, everyone's 45. There's no way? Okay. Imagine I already like lose my voice. Alright, I did not give myself items, but based off of the current switches, I know Umbreon is itemless. Wide Lens on Metacham. Eviolite on Vibrava. That's another item I did give. So that's 3 Pokemon down. Steelix on Pheasant. Substrike up. Unpheasant is the backup here for one of the lines, or for like multiple lines, I would say. I'm sure I'm on the Pokemon tab and somehow did not make it back to like rare candies. I could do Life Orb Steelix and just spam Iron Head. I wonder how that would go. 45. Let's just give it Life Orb, Iron Head. Anti-horsepower against Stoutland. It 2 shots. Wait, what about without? Is it still a 2 shot? It says 56 to 67. It definitely is not. I think I go Life Orb. Except Strike, I'm gonna go with Shell Bell here. And Unpheasant, I will go with... Do I have anything that like stands out for Unpheasant? I could go Scope Lens. This seems unnecessary. Flying doesn't hit anything here for super effective, so Expert Belt is pointless. So I just go with Citrus or Orin. Also, what status conditions can they hit me with? I don't think Wild Charge can or paralyze. They have no status conditions. They can realistically only flinch me, which I would call a pseudo counter or a pseudo status condition. So it's some sort of healing. Might as well go Orin. Nothing with the 4 moves that I need. Foul Play, Snarl, Covet, Moonlight. Wide Lens, Jump Kick, Fake Out, Zen Headbutt, Bullet Punch. This is 95% accurate, so it will guaranteed hit with Wide Lens. Unless they get an accuracy, unless I get an accuracy drop or they get an evasion boost somehow. Eviolite, I think Signal Beam, much better than main moves. On Vibravo. Life Orb, Iron Head, that's all I really need. Does Dragon Tail get the boost? And you just don't swap out, so you just have a negative priority dragon move? There's no way, right? Yeah, it does not. It doesn't work like that. At least according to the calculator, it doesn't work like that. So, Life Orb, Iron Head, that's all I'm going to be clicking. Unless I decide to click Coil. And then Shell Bell. I really will be... Do I need to go Expert Belt? Let me double check this. Level 45, because this is for Swoobat. I don't need to go Expert Belt. Okay. I can go Shell Belt then. And I just have to click Discharge twice. Because this is Nasty Plot, right? Confirming this is Nasty Plot Swoobat and not, it is Nasty Plot and not Calm Mind. And then Unpheasant just there as backup. The main reason is there's multiple lines that it can follow. It can either, it's after I KO the Swoobat, I think. Let me double check. At least it should be. Yeah, after I KO Swoobat, they either go with Strength, Stoutland, or Shadow Ball, Chandelure. And final check, item list, Wide Lens, Eviolite, Life Orb, Shell Bell, Oranberry. Fight time. Now, unless I did this wrong, I should be able to outspeed and can take off the Choppleberry with Covet. So one, I will take off the Choppleberry, and then as they close combat, therefore I will use the Choppleberry on their close combat. So Umbreon will not take a whole lot of damage. Takes its item, poisons it as well. And it does a minuscule amount. And they lower their defenses. Now we know they are close combating again, so we can freely go to Metacham. I think at this point I can just jump kick. They crit me. It could matter because it may not bring out Swoobat. I mean, they're -2. I just jump kick. Unless I want a Zen Headbutt. Just take out the Bouffalante. Don't waste our time. Okay. Does change it up. Although I think I just have to go back to Umbreon. $30 and then 57. And let me confirm that they are, in fact, Shadow Bone. Yes, they are. Mystical Fire does 64, so they will never be Mystical Fire using Mystical Fire. So I go Umbreon. Shadow Ball, this does a minuscule amount. It does less than what I thought it would because I didn't level up Umbreon in this. The safe play is to Moonlight. Safe plays to Moonlight. Mystical Fire. They don't get it, thank goodness. Crit KO'd me. I Moonlight again on the Mystical Fire, and then this should bring me close to full. And now I don't know if I Snarl or I don't know if I Snarl this turn just to weaken them, or if I go... What if I Snarl this turn? They do 52 max, and then I Snarl them. Also, the amount of Moonlights I've used 2, they've used 2 Mystical Fires. My Snarl does 22, and it'll do less this turn. It'll do like 17. I'm gonna Snarl. I think a second Snarl will pick up the KO. Or not will not pick up the KO, it will set up foul play. Snarl. What am I, -5? That is definitely in foul play range. We Moonlight once more for safety purposes. Crit will never KO me. They don't get it. So now I can foul play this turn to KO. There's no reason to switch. Foul play uses their attacks and defenses. And I'm resulted at like a pretty high HP stat. 127. One, does this have Focus Blast? This is not. It is going to be U-turning. Fast U-turn. Crit does 88. It never KOs me. So I like kind of have free damage here on either Stoutland or Swoobat. Or they don't even click. Or they don't even click U-turn. And I break its sash, so there's no reason to not foul play. Or I could like covet off the Life Orb or Citrus Berry. I kind of like covet more. I'm either getting a Citrus Berry or Life Orb. So I'm either neutralizing Stoutland or I'm neutralizing Stoutland. Intimidate. Yada yada. And my Thief Arc. So now they're Life Orb less. Strength does 24%. They will be clicking Strength. I go to Steelix regardless. I'll take like 10%. And I just Iron Head. I guess I could have gone Rossberry to prevent a burn, but I don't think I need it. Exactly. Swoobat is either clicking Giga Drain or Zoroark is clicking Grass Knot. I'm hoping it clicks Giga Drain. It's not clicking Giga Drain. Uh-oh. Ironhead does have a chance to OHKO. I think the smarter play is to Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail is a nasty plot. The smartest play would have been to Coil against the Stoutland. What is my next plan of action? Hold on. +4. +4 Swoobat. There's no way it only sees KO with Giga Drain. Yeah, it can see KO at stored power, which Zebstrika would not take lightly. It would not take very well. If I could have guaranteed a Giga Drain, then I would have. I think it's best to Dragon Tail. But then what do I do? Because how much does Dragon Tail do? It does a third. And level 45 discharge does 74%. So I go for Dragon Tail this turn, and then Zebstrika should be able to OHKO. So we hit. Good. I get Life Orb chipped. And I'm just confirming that Grass Knot is a KO. Grass Knot does 45%, 61 damage maximum. I mean, they're probably gonna click it regardless. I think I go Zebstrika and get the boost. Zebstrika, level 45. I still have double kick, right? I'll be +1. I have a chance to KO Zoroark from +1. I do have double kick. I'm gonna go Zebstrika. Even though the better play is to go Vibrava. Or is it? So wait, I have a easy way of winning by going Vibrava, signal beaming, like once or twice. I think I go Zebstrika. Actually, no, I'm going Zebstrika. Because this is also a pretty easy way of winning. Although they don't give me the boost. Just nuzzle it, paralyze it. U-turn, this is perfectly fine. Assuming I did everything right, discharge should KO. And if it doesn't, I outspeed still. Okay. Get Shell Bell. Should be easy from here. Sucker Punch can do 92% with a crit. Just go with Vibrava, the easy way out. Grass Knot. I'll take like 5. Alright. Aween. And I'll get Zoroark. Or, yeah, I do get Zoroark. So sad I don't get a second life orb. I believe I can go 45 on everything. Hasty? Is it always hasty? I mean, I think it's the best nature though, regardless. Memento. No thank you. Snarl, definitely. Let's do no scary face. Payback. Probably for Fury swipes, because I'll get rid of Payback like later on. Uproar, no thank you. Captivate. I feel like there's good reason to use Captivate. Let's get rid of Imprison. I'll just go 44 on everything that I didn't use. Or on everything that isn't already 44 or higher. I lied, we're going 45. Slash and Night Slash. Or it's just Slash. I think I do Slash for Payback and then Night Slash for Feint Attack. Yes, Fury Cutter, just what I was looking for. It probably has some use that I just don't know of, but I'm not going to use it. Muddy Water. critical hit one target or multiple targets accuracy drop? Or both? Oh, this is tough. And can also lower accuracy. Icy Wind I feel like is a must keep. It's nice to have that speed control. Especially for the 6th gym. For the upcoming gym. Clear Smog. 1. Am I going to be using Seadra for until the next gym? I think I can get rid of Clear Smog for now. I'll get Dragon Pulse in time or after at level 49, getting rid of Clear Smog. But then again, like on the way to Chargestone Cave is what I need to be thinking about with something like Seadra. I'm gonna not learn Muddy Water. Bounce. Everyone wants to be bouncing. Roserade should learn nothing. Okay. Swampert with Refresh. Rest kind of does that job for you. Encore. I get rid of Acid Spray here, I believe. Tailwind. Definitely for Steel Wing. It already has Weather Ball, right? Yeah, Casham already has Weather Ball. It learns all the good, it'll learn the good moves at 50, I believe. What do I mean by good moves? Oh, at level, right now. It learns Hurricane at 50, it learns Hydro Pump, Fire Blast, Blizzard now. Synthesis, okay. I get rid of Gastro Acid, right? I feel like you have to get rid of Gastro Acid here. Or I get rid of String Shot. Probably String Shot, actually. I feel like Gastro Acid's gonna have more use. I have no clue at this point. Let me have a look. I keep opening the wrong thing. Seismitoad, Water Absorb. Do I need that turned off? Not really, and I don't think... And I don't think Cradily would be like... It'd do fine. Level 48 Cradily takes 41% from Ice Punch, and at that point you'd rather just be clicking Mega Drain. Sheer Force on Nidoking, it can be helpful, getting rid of Sheer Force, but like you're also setting yourself up for a potential Ice Beam Freeze, Thunderbolt Para, Sledge Wave Poison. It has its ups and downs, is what I'll say. Thick Fat on Mamoswine can be helpful. I'm probably gonna be clicking a Fighting move or a Steel move. Somehow, someway, Medicham outspeed this. Dang it. Maybe if you were not 5 speed minus speed nature, Medicham, just maybe. Getting rid of Shell Armor, or no, it gets rid of Rockhead. Ooh, it's kind of not bad. You're also letting them set up though. You're using Gastro Acid as they Shell Smash. This is Torterra. This is the main reason, is for Sandrush Excadrill, but at the same time, you're taking 90% from this is level 40 Cradle. You're still taking 64% from X-Scissor. Lowering their speed in the sand is just bringing it back down to normal speed. And then Rough Skin on Garchomp is not bad to get rid of. Okay, we're getting rid of Gastro Acid. Earthquake. Quaking of the earth. I have Rock Tomb as a TM, right? I have Bulldoze as a TM. Lovely defenses, by the way, Uniclus. Future Sight. Uproar. I don't know why I'm looking at it. Gastro Acid on Superior. Why do I feel like this is a different story? Superior's kind of in the slums spot where it just isn't doing anything. And that is kind of the point. It doesn't do anything until it gets Leaf Storm, Draco Meteor combo. Glare, keep. Leech Seed probably should keep. It would most likely be for Leaf Blade if I'm getting rid of anything, but I'm not going to. Alright, let me look at Castform's moves. So like we know its attack is basically the same as its special attack. I am definitely getting rid of Powder Snow. I'm probably getting rid of Headbutt. It's just for what 2 moves? I'm going to learn Hydro Pump. Or do I? Does Weather Ball kind of... I mean, you're setting up for a turn. I think I go with Hydro Pump and Blizzard. No Fire Blast. As dumb as that may be. And then, like, if I get a Drizzle Politoed, if I get a Drizzle Pelipper, if I get a Drought Torkoal, I can readjust from there, because it's all after the move relearner. So no, I'm just getting rid of everything that isn't Weather Ball. Hydro Pump for Headbutt. At least for now. Fire Blast for Powder Snow. Like, that's just the problem. It's 70 accuracy unless you have Hail up. And all 5 power points. Yeah. 5 power points basically. My thought process is get rid of Hydro Pump because you can Rain Dance into Weather Ball, but at the same time, Rain Dancing just is taking up a turn when you have the potential to click 2 Hydro Pumps. Is it me though, or is it a bit more consistent to Rain Dance than Weather Ball? I feel like it's better to Hydro Pump twice actually. Then again, I feel like I'm not overthinking this. This is important. If I get Rain Dance for the gym, then 1, it really only affects Excadrill. It buffs Seismitoad, and it buffs Seismitoad but nerfs Excadrill. Blizzard, Hydro Pump, and we don't look at Fire Blast. I usually get to choose I do get to choose a form. What are they originally clicking? If I lead cast form. They're usually clicking Hydro Pump. So I mean I do outspeed. That's honestly not bad. I could lead Castform, Rain Dance, switch to Roserade. And then I think it's, if I'm correct, Life orb, grass, not KOs. It does. What about expert belt? So I don't have to take more damage. It's not a guaranteed KO. There is two rolls that do not KO Seismitoad. So I think I keep Rain Dance. I'm gonna lose. I'm not learning Blizzard. Is what I'm not learning. These are the only two that are level 42. Can deposit everything else. Starmie won't learn anything. It's about Camerupt. Yawn. What else do you learn, Camerupt? Camerupty. Flamethrower at 46. That's good. Growth at 50. This is after this gym. Growth at 50, Body Slam 54, Ancient Power 58, Headlong Rush 62, Double Edge 66, Eruption 70. I feel like Camerupt needs like leftovers for Stockpile to be effective. What are my Camerupt's stats? Oh, the attack and special attack are the same. Okay. What I'm taking away, or what I'm finding out, is that it doesn't get any more special ground moves. No Earth Power? That's kind of crazy. No Earth Power for Camerupt. What did he ever do wrong to not get Earth Power? I mean, like, if it's a leftover set, if I can get the leftovers. Yawn, Stockpile spam, you get leftover healing. And you just deal damage. Right, I'm keeping Lava Plume. I think I want to keep... I'm going to get rid of Bulldoze, actually. Don't overthink this. Just don't overthink it. If I go here, here. Everyone is level 45. I have no other poison type, so Black Sludge on Swalot is perfectly fine, and this is good. I also get to look at, I'm pretty sure Zoroark is 30 and everything, but because it's N's Pokemon, but yeah. I mean, well, let's find out. Like, yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly fine with this. What are these base powers? Okay, as expected. Sweet. Let's see if I get this, even though it's easy. Route 6. You have to do that fight. What fights do I have to do on Route 6? The Parasol Lady Nicole. School Kid Mara is annoying to dodge. I might just do that. Scientist Jacques and Scientist Marissa both have the double ditto. School Kid Alvin. Ranger Richard. Let's just prep for this. Like, let's just prep for all fights. Plus 3 levels. Sick. Cast Form, it has nothing set up. Metacham. Is there anything else that can just OHKO it? So we know Medicham can. Outspeed and OHKO, I should clarify. Heracross as well, because it's level 45. I really should update Roserade's moveset. Let me use Heracross. Should be nothing else that will outspeed and be a guaranteed OHKO. Double kick maybe with Life Orb. So let's go Heracross. Unless, no, isn't Revenge negative priority so they get up a hazard? Or they get up a weather condition? That's not that helpful for me. 27, and I KO with Zen Headbutt. 31, but I KO with Zen Headbutt. Okay, so it's Alomomola. I just need something for the Alomomola. If it's guaranteed male, I should just... Let's check if I have something for... If I have like a male and a female to cover for both ends. Preferably grass type, female, male. Okay, I do. And I'm pretty sure Superior's male. Flying types. Flying. Quick Lance. I assume both my flying types will do enough. 179. You have to take in the 3 levels, but like as you can see, 135, 117, they both still KO. What about here? You just do more damage and you'll outspeed. Shouldn't matter. So we're looking at grass, flying. You have no grass moves, so I should be able to use I should be able to use Pupitar as number 6, and this team can take on the next group. And then if I go with Pupitar from my box versus Unpheasant. They do a quarter. I just have to be Eviolite. Probably want to do something that I can't be flinched by. Which I think is everything. All the flying types. Except for Swanna, which can Bubble Beam. I could probably use these 6 for the first 4 fights. Although I think after the first fight, I'm gonna swap one of these out for Steelix. Just cause I'd rather have... They're taking the same amount. They're taking the same amount. This should be fine. I'll have Steelix as a backup. Also, why do I have 2 of these when I can just do this? Okay. Steelix. It's 4. We'll go Unpheasant is 5. Or do we go Pidgeot? No, we go Unpheasant because we don't want them to have the chance to use Hyper Voice. Or do we want them to use Hyper Voice? I don't know anymore. We could also... So the pros and cons... Well, I think I KO both regardless. I don't KO both off rip. So like the pros and cons of each is or the cons of each, I should clarify, is if I use Unpheasant they can heal, if I use Pidgeot they can switch me. Although I can just switch back. I'll use Pidgeot. Pidgeot. And items, all I know is wide lens. Also, what are the Alamomola's other moves? What are your other moves? Wish, Rain Dance. So it gets up rain, basically, regardless. Wide lens. Metacham, Eviolite, Pupitar, might as well go Life Orb, Steelix. Honestly, good that I used a Max Repel. This is Shellbell. Let's go on Pidgeot, and I'll do... I already gave out, I did not give out Expert Belt. Expert Belt Rosary. Miracle Seed, wherever it may be. So good. Lead Metacham. The not to I chose not to get. Cast Form, I just Jump Kick. Bloom, I just then Headbutt. Alamomola, it is male, so I go with Superior. Just Leaf Blade. Weeping Bell is going to Acid. I just go Pidgeot. Oh, that's right. What's this gonna do though? What's this gonna do? Let's just... Weather Ball does 16, Acid does 18. Okay, yeah. It's gonna do nothing. I'll heal. Air Slash. Do I just go Silk Scarf? Oh, hold on. These aren't level 38. What about Life Orb? Life Orb. Oko's everything. Yeah, Life Orb, Oko's everything. Effect Spore, Compound Eyes, Sniper, No Guard, and what's the last one? Shell Armor. So I can just move Life Orb. One sec. Okay, I'm back. You're now Life Orb. Congratulations. Use another Repel. We don't even have to do this fight, I'm just doing it. Just so I don't have to worry about it every time I pass by. No guard so I don't miss. Shiny fungus. Worth a try. Now it's Ditto time. And I could also get Corsola. Alright, Ditto time. Let's move that back. I just need these two. X attack, that benefits you a lot. Okay, that was a crit. Now they're Pupitar. I would assume that Superior is going to be better. Just follow the same pathing for the next one. I'm just gonna go heal though. Yes. I still have Pidgeot out front. Uh-oh. It's kind of scary. Just kidding. If I really wanted to, I could go Pidgeot here, and I would just be immune because they're Choice Scarfs. But this is still the right play. Next fight, I assume, will be just as fast. Yanma, level 38, dies to Air Slash. Quagsire, level 38, should die to Silk Scarf Hyper Voice. It does. And then level 38, Tangela dies to Air Slash. I'm sorry, what? What am I doing? Turning off my Max Repel. That's this kid. I can see why you have to fight him, but I also can see, I could also make the argument in how you couldn't, how you could be able to avoid fighting him. Yanma, Air Slash, Quagsire, Hyper Voice, Tangela, Air Slash. Next fight, an actual tough fight. If only. Okay, Rosary does not outspeed level 39 Starmie. Which is kind of odd considering I'm 6 levels higher. It is a 20-some point difference. Do I have to go back and grab Zebstrika? Is that what I need to do? Expert Belt Zebstrika. What about you, Superior? to worry about Aurora Beam. Life Orb will do like 95, and that's too risky. Yeah. Still, not enough. Alright, clear this out. Let's head back. We're grabbing Zebstrika for sure. Zebstrika should also deal with... Let's give it extra belts right now. Like, Super Fang is the strongest move. You, I basically just need a ground type. Or a steel type. Or in this case, both. I won't have to worry about... I shouldn't have to worry about paralysis. Just don't be Life Orb. Just need a water type for this. Any water type. And I can get Frostberry. This also is good against Ampharos, right? Pretty good. Not the best. Then is Escavalier. This Escavalier does not have an Aqua Berry, but it does have Razor Shell. Meaning, unless I can guarantee that they're not going to Razor Shell, which I can't, at least with Swampert. Maybe if I do it with Seadra. Eviolite Seadra. Eviolite Seadra is never to Razor Shell. And then I do not take enough from this, right? Okay. 23, and I don't have to worry about burn. But then I'm also risking missing. A lot of things to keep in mind. What about Starmie? Starmie will bait Bug Bite as well. Yeah, Starmie is better for this job. So it's Starmie, Camerupt, 2 more. I'm gonna say Swalot for Encore shenanigans. Umbreon for anything that isn't these two. These two. And no Swalot, I took Swalot away. Zoroark? I think I go with Eviolite. Do I go? I don't know at this point. How about Eviolite Vibrava? Sure, I have all these rock moves and ice moves to deal with. I'll go. It doesn't do anything though. Swampert 6. I'm like, what does it do? So like this. First off, we have to head back. Almost got skunked. Pidgeot is out. Pupitar is out. Serperior's out. Metacham's out. Steelix is in. Roserade is out. Camerupt. Starmie. Umbreon. Swampert. and Zeb. And I said expert belt. EB. Yeah, expert belt. Expert belt. What are you currently? Life orb? I don't want you as life orb this time. Do shell belt camera up? I don't think it matters. I'll do Rossberry. It doesn't matter. Any other status conditions that they can hit me with? Paralysis. Another thing I have to keep in mind is that Stormy has a natural cure. So like that's something I don't have to worry about as much. Like I could probably go itemless. What if I just go Twisted Spoon? Just for the fun of it. Twisted Spoon. We'll go Rossberry here. Chesterberry also works. Even though I said Rossberry. It's just a reason to use Rest. I don't need it. Umbreon, there's no items for you to steal, so we'll go with Lost here. And I could go Cherry Berry, but it is my only Cherry Berry, and I feel like it could be used on something or in a fight that's more impactful. How about Soft Sand? Expert Belt, Shell Belt, Twisted Spoon, Rossberry, Rossberry, Soft Sand. This one is a fungus. This middle one is not a fungus. And then I just ran into an Audino. And then this one is a fungus. Sadly, none were shiny. And then I ran into another Audino. Sick. Just making sure you actually lead off with Starmie. I can confirm. And I end up outspeeding Starmie. I do. Discharge to Oko. Ampharos as expected. I go Steelix. Shocker, they paralyze me. Full parad. I don't get full parried twice. Good. I was about to say I could outspeed, but I do not. Is there a move that they can click that isn't Lava Plume? 39. Like, does Ancient Power do enough? No, they can only click Lava Plume. They burn me. Make sure I'm on Bubble Beam. Scavalier wants to Bug Bite. You're Shell Belt, right? And it's like... it's not a speed tie sort of thing. It is definitely not a speed tie sort of thing. This is max speed IV. It's minus speed nature, but it's 28 speed. Camerupt is 51. And I'm at 68 HP. There is almost no way they click. Razor Shell does 18. Bug Bite is a KO. So yeah, they're clicking Bug Bite. And they don't get a berry from me. And I should also double check that they are shell armor. According to this, they are. It'd be no guard is the other. Yikes. No guard is the other ability. So no like sturdy. Celio. I can go back into Zebstrika. They whirlpool me. I don't think it matters. I'm just gonna discharge. It was a chance to KO. I feel like I'm underestimating or I'm understating the importance of this encounter. So, what do I know? I know Superior is pretty good as something to use. Relic Passage. We don't worry about Relic Passage right now. We're worried about Chargestone Cave. I mean, I think it's just like a 50-50. It's just a boom or bust. I'm gonna keep Zebstrika. Doesn't look like they have any ground moves. So Zebstrika. I'll say no, Starmie. So I have Yawn in 2 forms of paralysis. Is there I know over here? There's not. I need to be more like noting. I need to notice more though, so I don't run into that dust cloud. Full heal. Okay, you can only get Geodude via Dust Cloud, which I do not want a Geodude currently. Okay, you have Glare, yes. Should I read off the encounters, potential encounters? Don't think I will. I'm gonna get off of it because I'm fearing that it's bad luck. It's probably bad luck that I already looked at it. Alright. I just knew it. I knew it was gonna be something bad like Bulldor. Heavy Slam, yeah. Cool. Look at all the damage you're doing. Bam, this is something amazing, isn't it? It's gonna be like a Pharaoh Seed. Second encounter is a Pharaoh Seed. Why am I not surprised? Don't worry, I have a strong rock move if I have a strong rock move in Weather Ball if this is a sand if this turns into a sand stream Gigalith. Lax. Lackadaisical, even though that's what it means. Boring. Weak armor. That is gotta be Sandstream. Not sturdy, not what we want. Weak armor is definitely Sandstream. Door. Weak armor, and then Sand Force is the hidden ability. So I mean, I have Sandstorm. I have 2 Sandstormers. That might actually be worst case, that I have 2 Sandstormers. I needed this to be sturdy. Like, is it even worth it evolving it? So I think I just got the worst case scenario from Chargestone Cave. Sick. What do I have to focus on? Noel. Are you level 43, Noel? No level shift. So you only have to fight the first 2 guys, is what we know. I just hit equals. I meant to hit. What have I hit? I don't know what I've hit. Get off my screen. Full door. Fraudulent rock. I have options basically. Waters and grasses. This is the main focus. So basically for Geodude I just have to use Cradily. Unless Cradily outspeed, like Cradily does not outspeed everything. It comes pretty close, but it doesn't outspeed everything. I mean, it takes a final game. I just use Cradily. I literally just use Cradily. And then this fight is the other fight. Cradily outspeeds and KOs. Although it's not a guaranteed on the Marshtomp because this could be 31. And it could outspeed me. So I think I'd rather use Superior. So Cradily fight 1. Fight 2. Let's do Heracross for Roserade. And then against the Gligar, I don't have an ice move. Question is, do I really need an ice move? And Gligar. Right? Let's confirm. Because taking a third, I mean, I could. If I really wanted to, I could. Not so much for Piloswine. Heracross for Piloswine, and Swampert for Gligar. Does Swampert Aqua Tail even KO Gligar? Not always. I really just need these 3. But as backup, we shall bring what shall we bring as backup? Headlong Rush you have to worry about. We'll still bring Starmie, we'll still... What about you with Eviolite? I think this looks pretty good. It does look pretty good, okay. And... let's bring a Flying type for baiting one of the 2 moves. I feel like that's too risky. Just bring Slurp. Like if I need a Leech Seed off, I get a Leech Seed off. No Camerupt. No Zebstrika. Who else? No Steelix. No Umbreon. That's good. Sweet. Cradidley, Swampert, Heracross, Starmie, Seadra, Serperior. And notable items. Include Eviolite on Seadra. Let's go with Expert Belt on Heracross, just to help with the revenge. Swampert, you can hold Wide Lens. Serperior, Shellwell. Starmie. Let's give it Life Orb. Then Cradilly. I won't even, okay, no. Let's go Miracle Seed. Just cuz. Have to fight this guy. Just Mega Drain. Ouch. I didn't think about Bulldoze as well. I was not scared one bit though. Hence the sweep. I forget how many times I have to go up. I'm gonna have to look at the map again. Thank you for making it easy on the Kayaksire. Hello, swine. That still did too much. I'm going Seadra. We don't miss twice. That's all I know. And let's not risk it. Ow. Gonna heal, and then I'm gonna get to Clay, and then I'm not gonna do the fight yet. So that's all I know. That is all I know. I go up once more. Please get past the doorway. I'm gonna save. Now I'll bring everything up to 48. Synthesis. Why? Just why? I'm gonna say no. I lied. I'm gonna say for Leech Seed, because I can just relearn Leech Seed if necessary. It would have been nice to know. I would have stayed in and CC'd if I had known that. Regardless, we have a good fighting move on Heracross, finally. It was something else that I was trying to learn Seismic Toss before, I forget what. But you don't need Seismic Toss, Swampert. Oh, shoot. I know I get everything back and stuff afterwards, but I'm learning the Fangs. Stone Edge. Let's get rid of Rock Tomb for now. I have it as a TM. Hyper Voice. For one of these two, right? When's Dragon Breath gonna come into play? I don't think very often. I'd rather... Also, when's Hyper Voice gonna come into play? When is Hyper Voice gonna come into play? Like, if I use it, like... Only time I could see myself using it is in double battles. When I need spread damage. No, I don't know. I don't know. This is tough. I'm gonna say no for now. Double Edge, you're a special attacker. Counter. No. Alright. Fire Fang. Stuff that Fire Fang does, aside from grass types. Like, I'm not going to be using this against Torterra. Anything that Fire Fang does, high horsepower does better for Steelix. Ice Fang, on the other hand, I will learn. Ice Fang is, like, essential. And then Thunder Fang, I don't think I need Thunder Fang. At least right now, I will definitely learn Thunder Fang for the next gym. Or will I? Will Ice Fang be able to do well enough? Agility, you do not need agility. Mirror move. Eh. Gravity, no. Gunk shot, I think I have to do this for Sludge Bomb. Certainly. I'll do these final four and I gotta use the restroom after this. Flamethrower, I think I gotta do over Lava Plume. Lava Plume. You're basically setting up Sandstorm. You don't need Sandstorm. Autotomize, on the other hand, I will take over Power Gem because you are not a special attacker. Stone Edge for Rock Blast. Or for Takedown. Why would I use Takedown is my question. Also, I'd rather be clicking Stone Edge than Rock Blast. And might as well use the link cable. Get a Boldore, or a Gigalith, not a Boldore. I already have a Boldore. Bulldoor. Now Gigalift. Hooray, we have a Sandstorm user, or we have a Sandstreamer. Let's go. Let me just pause it. I'll mute the game audio, and I'll unmute it when I come back. Or not the game, just my PC audio. Clear this, clear that, push this, import that, reload the page. Go to Redux challenge mode. Level, or not level, but fix 1.4? It's not fixed, version 1.4, there we go. I'll click on Superior because we already know Superior stats. Alright, this is all we're looking at before I start doing the calcs and whatnot. Before I use restroom first. All in all, for being a Pokemon that I absolutely did not want, this isn't that bad. Lowest stat being your worst stat is a stat that you don't necessarily need. Perfectly fine. Turn off sand. That's going to be a problem though. Every time I click on... Oh my goodness. Every time I do that as well. I just click F11, F12 at the same time. We'll go stand over here. Watch the Whiscash. It might be longer than what I want it to be as well. Do I just do big screen? Do I just do black screen? It's gonna be not gonna be long. It's not gonna be long. Alrighty. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Okay. So I have to do this first. Move this back. Whatever. There's fine. And then get rid of that. I think I just need to keep that in the middle. Might as well stay watching the Whisk Cache. I was doing, while doing the Rude fight, that was probably loud. I was doing some research, and if I'm correct, the only Pokemon that outspeeds an Oko's Seismitoad through the Rindo Berry. Let me just prove my point. Like, it's none of these two. I'll go to it last, and it's probably already been figured out because there's only 3 grass types. Is Life Orb. Then I have to change Leaf Tornado to Grass Knot. Life Orb, Grass Knot, Roserade. If I could guarantee that Mamoswine comes out, it might actually. I might be able to pick up a double KO. Because Mamoswine sees KO. So I could go for a double, a double, with Roserade. How does Eviolite Seedra look against Garchomp? It's not the worst. No Yachi after turn 1. And then I probably am still outsped though. Oh, by 1 stat. Because I'm 0 speed Ivy. Brave. Is that correct? Let's see how correct it is. Okay, any other Seedra and I get a speed tie. Very few Seedra. So what is that? 3 Seedras? 0 speed IV, 1 speed IV, and 2 speed IV? Then I would outspeed. Wait, what does Yachi Berry look like? Oh, I have Dragon Breath as well. I mean, I don't really want to click it, but... So yeah, Icy Wind into Icy Wind twice does not Oko. Or does not KO. Yes, let me go into my Gigalith. Gigalith is really only helped with this as a rock type, and it's not even that much. Let's get rid of Sand. Whoa! It is nice to have Sand set up by Gigalith though in this, because Sand is set up beforehand. Life Orb Roserade. Life Orb Roserade. I mean, they have to, right? I feel like they have to. Nothing else KOs unless we take a Sandstorm, unless we count a Sandstorm tick. But I'll be level 49 too. There's no shot you outspeed Nidoking. Yeah. I could Zen Headbutt. I could sack Pidgeot and set up a Tailwind. Switch it in on an Earth Power, sack it after setting up Tailwind, so I can KO with Zen Headbutt. I'm so smart. How much does Tailwind help you? No! Doesn't help enough. I mean, I think that's correct. Seismitoad. Memos should come in. There's also O-Code by Grass Knot. It's just whether or not they click Ice Shard. And it's not Focus Sash. And then what? Do they just go with next damage? I feel like they would probably go with Nidoking just because they're like, oh, we see resist. Or like we resist, or it's like our best resist. Or they go Torterra because they see the same thing. This needs to be Grass Knot. And this needs to be Life Orb. And this needs to be +1 because I use Growth turn 1. I don't think I can Growth because of Ice Punch. But like, it's possible. I mean, I'm hoping that's the case, that they go Mamoswine after, but it's probably not. Like, they go Mamoswine if they just go based off of raw damage. But don't they see that I outspeed and KO everything in 2 hits? So they might go Garchomp then. Okay, they go Garchomp. Now is time for maybe Swanna. Maybe not. I mean, I think Icy Wind twice would OHKO. It does. 2 Icy Winds from Swanna and like 2 Icy Winds from Seadra will KO. It'll just be about, although they'll extreme speed after Dragon Clawing, so. I probably could go Citrus then. Use one of my 2 Citrus Berries. Is that the right move? What else can I do? What about you? 31%? We're looking at Earthquake. You don't turn into a rock type, but you still take way too much. Earthquake, you will take Earthquake, but you won't take the Dragon Claw. What about you? 65? That's still pretty strong. That's that's through the Yachi Berry. What about Umbreon? I don't know about Umbreon because Moonlight shouldn't be as good. It'll only heal me for 25. Unless I reteach Rest. Resto Chesto. And then I Covet? It's a bit risky. It's not a bad strategy. It's not a bad plan. Switch in Umbreon, Rest, then you covet the Yachi Berry, then you switch to Swanna. It's taking Brick Breaker Earthquake. And you would live the next turn, assuming assuming Dragon Claw doesn't crit. And then you KO with Icy Wind. Or do you? How much is Covet doing? You don't. Regardless, you make it weak. Also, I'm taking rough skin damage from Covet. I don't know about that plan. Yeah, why did I grab Steelix? Also, sad that I can't use Life Orb on Steelix. Or else I go Swanna, and then I go Steelix on the Dragon Claw, and then I Ice Fang. What about into you? Yeah. Then you'd have to, and I'd have to probably switch it in on a Shell Smash. It's not the best case. What about your Aurora Beam? It's a little less, 77. It's a little more. Bug move. I know I'm not bringing Vibrava, but I'm just checking how much a bug move is doing. Looks like I could bring Heracross. What if I somehow were able to find a way to set up a future site? Maybe. I'm just jumping all over the place. I could bait with Zoroark. What would I bait though? Like, what would I bait? Like, it's taking everything for neutral. Zeb should probably not come to the fight. You're taking too much from Exeter, right? Yeah. Best case would be to be able to glare this. Could also put it to sleep. Why does Excadrill have to be so strong? Boy. I'm just gonna change this to Grassman. Save. And might as well put Life Orb. And then save that. Just so we know. So I have Seismitoad knocked out. I hopefully also have Mamoswine knocked out. Then it should by all means be Garchomp. Although I'll be at like 70%. So it could be anything, realistically. Could also be Excadrill just because they... I also need to prep for Excadrill after one turn. Because yeah, Life Orb, Chip, and Sandstorm will definitely put me into Excadrill range. I could rely on Pidgeot to Whirlwind it out. Dude, definitely, yeah, you're gonna be at 60 speed with Tailwind. Who do I have? Oh, it's taking a +2. You're taking a +2 Rock Slide, basically. Like, Swampert would be perfect for this, but... One, you're taking that, so then you're guaranteed dead to Earthquake. Aren't you under Tailwind? No, you have to Whirlwind first, and then Tailwind. Unless I want to go for Air Slash flinches. I want to say... But then it's just pushing it off until later. Basically just trying to set up a scenario that Swampert is above Earthquake range and has taken out a Pokemon. Just taken out a Pokemon that, and then it also forces out. This is with Tailwind up. There isn't really like a good scenario for that. Is there a scenario that Castform can set up Rain? Aside from the immediate start? I mean, there is. If I lead Castform, I Rain Dance. I outspeed, I turn into Water form. I take 30%. Do I need to do that instead? I think I have to do Castform lead. Well, I don't have to, but I do Castform lead. Castform lead. Something Castform. Then our Life Orb Roserade. Rain Dance on Hydro Pump. And then it'll be Power Whip and I'll switch to Roserade, which will take 12%, or it misses, either or. Grassnot Okos. Now this does not see that it outspeeds because it's raining. It still might go it because it sees that I don't KO them. But then again, it's raining. They don't have sand. Nobody on the team has Sandstorm. If Mammo Swine. Just Oko with. And then if Excadrill. Switch to our third member of the team. And then in this case, it just has to be someone faster and who can use the rain effectively. Well, no, that's not entirely the case. Or is it? I think it is. Swanna. Swanna switches in on the Earthquake. Yeah, Swanna on Earthquake. And KO with, it's in this case an Oko. Bubble Beam. Why do I feel like Swanna in the rain just bulldozes through everyone except for Torterra? Yeah, it's definitely not the case. But like, it'll Oko Nidoking, it'll Oko Mammo Swine. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Do you have Expert Belt, my friend? What if I give you Expert Belt for the Garchomp? Oh, never mind. Was I doing calc with Yachi Berry? What am I doing? I'll also write Earth, and I'll also write F Garchomp. I could probably, Do I have another option other than yawn? Trying to yawn them? Well, I mean, now I don't have... Now I don't have Sandstorm Chip to worry about for Umbreon. Why do I want to covet so badly? What do I go with? Citrus Umbreon is probably the play. Citrus Umbreon Covet. What does that do for me? I take a third from Earthquake, I take a third from Earthquake or Brick Break, I get the Citrus Berry, I covet, I take their Yachi Berry, I take Rough Skin Chip. I switch out. I might be able to go Swanna then. Then switch to Umbreon, so I don't have to worry about. Because like it'll be Dragon Claw, so then I'm taking 30% from Dragon Claw. So we know it's something Swanna, Citrus Berry, Umbreon. Umbreon covets on after Citrus Proc. Switch back to Swanna to KO with Icy Wind. How about Expert Belt? Oh, so they outspeed me still because it's not that I'm slow, but they're fast. So this does not work as I want it to. What about you? It's a speed tie. Wait, no Yachi though? No Yachi? Nah. Who's my other Icy Wind? It's you. It's Seadra. Yeah, Seadra's not doing enough, but you also have to take in mind. Okay, never mind. I think I just need the Icy Wind twice. I think I just need to switch into this and Icy Wind twice. Well, no, if they Dragon Claw, then they can Extreme Speed KO me. Never mind. I would like to Icy Wind twice, but it's not gonna help. I think if it's Excadrill though, I can afford to Icy Wind twice. Never mind. Depends on what roll they get. And I mean, this is no item. I could go with another like healing item. I could use both Citrus. I could move the Citrus to Swanna. But that's going off of the fact that that's going off of Excadrill or that they go with Excadrill first, and 2, if they go Excadrill, then they're gonna go Nidoking, because I would expect them to go Nidoking, because they see KO with Thunderbolt. What about you against this again? Bora Beam? Nah. I don't have Sludge Bomb yet. There's no way Venoshock does enough with you, right? It's neutral, there's no shot. Yeah, Grass Knot's gonna do more. I'm like, maybe I go Unpheasant to taunt so they can't Shell Smash. Because that's a real good idea. If I look into like how the AI is gonna work, I could probably figure this out faster, but I'm not going to. At least not right now. I feel like Resto, Chesto, Swampert is kind of a necessity. I mean, aside from Torterra. Very few Pokemon are, well, yeah, everything's doing more than that. And outspeeding, never mind. If I hit F11 and I look at Swanna, I don't think I wanted to be using Tailwind now, but did I miss out on Tailwind? 54. Not yet. Oh boy. Do I bring Steelix? Why does Reuniclus not learn Trick Room as well? At least right now. Let me check. Don't worry, it learns Quash though. It doesn't learn Trick Room. Unless there's a TM for it that I think there is a TM for it. I'm pretty sure there's a TM for it. Do I outspeed with Heracross? It's good to know. Oh, it's a speed time. Is there 2 Pokemon that I don't outspeed? Or I outspeed, I think. It's Seismitoad, Torterra, and then it's speed tying with Mamoswine. Well, like, I'll take Mamoswine's hits. Like, yeah. Okay, never mind. Ice Crash does a lot. There's no shot. Blizzard will not do enough. If I had learned Blizzard, Weather Ball does more. Hydro Pump does more. Simply because of the Yachi. Tailwind, tailwind, tailwind. So like tailwind is helpful, but what can I set it up against? And I'd only get 2 turns because I would tailwind, I would switch, and then I'd get the 2 turns. Or I tailwind and then I sack and then I get 3 turns, but I don't want to sack Pidgeot that quickly. What about Cradilly? Probably not as good as I want it, or as I hope it would be. What can I do? What can I do for 5 and 6? For 4, 5, and 6. These 3 are a lock, I know that much. Swampert, are your stats good? Like, they're not bad. I mean, I guess you could argue the HP isn't that good, but like... I feel like Swampert would be able to lift more hits. I think I do bring Swampert. I don't know about Umbreon. I mean, I feel like you do bring Umbreon. It's just figuring out their items. And then, like, if Steelix was... It'd go both ways. If Steelix was something like Battle Armor, like, you switch it in here. Also, another thing is, like, for Nidoking, you know it's Thunderbolt, you can... I can switch this in on a Thunderbolt or Swedge Wave, and then switch it out to here, to Swano. And then I can KO the next turn. Just do not bring Gigalith, unless I want to shut up the sand again. So like I bring Steelix as a pivot potentially. Yeah. What do I do? Probably gonna get copyright struck for this. For taking so long on saying what I should do. I mean, like, look how risky it is to bring Superior. Everything has a move to hit it super hard. Except for Torterra. I could bring this in on Torterra, I could Glare it, or I could Breaking Swipe it. Glare is probably the better play. I like Superior as a Torterra counter. Although you're only countering so much. Oh, you've slowed it down with Paralysis. Now what? It may be paralyzed, but it's still +2 in attack. Switch to Sap Sipper Zebstrika. Perfect. First off, what does +2 want to use? Head Smash? So you predict the Head Smash by going with Steelix, still getting obliterated, then you switch in Zebstrika on the Wood Hammer, and they're -1. defense, so you can deal some chip damage. You can stop flinch. You can para flinch. I should have known. We'd come up with a good idea sooner or later. Whoops. Are you still levitates? He still floats. This is just like another flying type. Except I can burn with scorching sands or slow them down with mud shot. Here, let's have a look. Neutral. Eviolite. I was looking down. I was doubting Vibrava. It would live a head smash. It would live an ice beam. It would live an icicle crash. It would live basically one of every hit. We don't have to worry about this. It still gets outsped though. What about you with Eviolite? Sadly, sadly, Seizure doesn't get Swift Swim. 46%, Woodhammer is still doing a lot, a butt ton. 41 from Earthquake, Thunderbolt will do, okay, yeah, was expected. Seizure's not that bad either. Seizure can also, like, if they aren't clicking Woodhammer, Seizure can clear Smog the Shell Smash away. Is that something I would recommend? Probably not. Who else just had Clear Smog that I got rid of? Someone else just had it. Or no, it was Seizure that I was thinking about keeping Clear Smog on, and I kept Clear Smog. That's what it was. Do I bring Pidgeot as like a backup? Which one is more... I just need to know which one is more useful. Which one is more useful later on? Because the bird might have to be the Sackmon. Or Amon to sack. What if I bring Camera up? Just to sack it. That's doing Camera up dirty though. What to do? I've been here for 50 minutes. I've been here since the 2-hour mark. Starmie's a nice fast back. It's speed ties as well. Honestly, I'm gonna bring Starmie. I'm bringing Starmie. Let's see, anything better? Anything better and I'm outspeeding this Garchomp, but another thing to take in is anything worse and I'm underspeeding it. So what do I bring for number 6? If only Rapid Spin boosted speed as well in this game. What do I bring for number 6? Do I just bring Umbreon? I feel like Umbreon isn't going to bring much help, unless I do Resto Chesto. But like, do I really want to do Resto Chesto? Not really. I think it's got to be one of the other flying types. One of these two. I'm gonna do these 6. It's just, what's the game plan? I don't think Castform's item matters. In case it does, though, what should it be? Best case would be I could go Citrus Swanna and they switch in Excadrill after Mamoswine is the best case. So then I Grass Knot KO, Grass Knot KO, Grass Knot KO this, Grass Knot KO that. They go Excadrill. And I switch in Swanna on Excadrill, and then Swanna levels up, and then we'll be able to, or should be able to live a Brick Break into Extreme Speed, is the best case. I don't even think it, or not a Brick Break, but I don't even think it lives a Dragon Claw into Extreme Speed. No, right? Or not always. Well, no, with the Citrus Berry it does. With the Citrus Berry it does. That's the best case. I think I go double Citrus then. Well, no, I don't have Umbreon. Citrus Berry, Swanna, Chesto Berry, Swampert. 2 more items. I could go Never Melt Ice on Starmie. And then something on Pidgeot. I don't know what. Shell Bell, maybe? I have a general plan in my head. Goodbye, Whiscaches. Maybe I'll come out of this. Maybe I won't. This guy. I'm doing Pidgeot instead of... I'm doing Pidgeot instead of... What's the other bird? Unpheasant, because... Unpheasant gets Detect in Morning Sun, and if I need to sack Pidgeot, it can Tailwind, while Unpheasant currently cannot. Life Orb. It's here somewhere. Never Melt Ice. Chesto. You still have Rest, right? Yes. I need to get Grass Knot as well. Teach Grass Knot. Do that now. I also just noticed that you can learn Grass Knot, let's just say over Psybeam for now. I don't know what that helps. I don't know what Grass Not Stormy helps with, but it's a potential thought. It's a potential possibility. Chesto, Never Melt Ice, Life Orb, Shell Bell, Citrus Berry. I mean, in case it needs to come in and, like, pick up a KO, right? Do I go Wide Lens? This would be like a perfect Choice Scarf time. I'm gonna go Wise Glasses. So I just need to bring everyone up to the level cap as well. Is it better to do it on Route 5? I'm gonna say... This is fine. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm 756 from a level 34. So it's a few for everyone, basically. Level 35, this will be a bit more. Can't do that. Dunsparce. I mean, this will give some amount of experience. That is messed up. I'm just running. I should have known. I'm gonna assume that Bubble Beam will do the most. Thank you, game, for not letting Covet take my items. Not letting a wild Audino take my items. Ouchie. I'm gonna switch, not risk dying. 113. I'm also... Is there any reason? I'm just gonna teach Venoshock and take the Life Orb for now. I just need to remember to relearn Grass Knot. Wild Pokemon. And a Zoomeroo. $1727. So no level 34s or higher. I'm probably gonna play it safe and do a level 32. I'm also gonna switch. I'm not falling for the bait, Dunsparce. What did I just say, Dunsparce? Got Mega! Nah. I could definitely do that, but I just chose not to. Here's that. Hyperbolts. 1531 from a level 32. Stop shooting my item. Oh my goodness. I should have known to click Hyper Voice there. Also, how close am I? This is pretty close. 1712, so this is in the same club as Roserade. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's find her at level 32. Too scary, too scary, too scary. It's 33 is definitely fine, I'm just too scared. 34 we know is not safe. Can't wait to find a shiny while doing this. Dunsparce. Now is not the time. And I get a Rippling Water. Gonna save. I'm not dealing with over leveling. Like 32. I know they're out there. I know level 32s are out there. Thank you. Roserade is ready. 196. Let's do the move switches now. Hit Grass, not again. Alright, can't get it. Or Venoshock. Give it the Life Orb. And this is level 32 as well. Pidgeot's my fastest, right? Stormy by 1 point. So basically, if Pidgeot can't run from an Emolga, then nothing on my team can realistically run from an Emolga. Like, I really should try level 33, but I am not risking it. And I got Rippling Water. And the most tedious part is not the game planning, but the leveling or bringing everyone up to the level cap. I am now running into everything that is not an Audino. Any day now. Look, I'm gonna go to Swanna, and the first Audino is gonna be level 32. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. 1874. 33. We can test. 1641. So either now either level 33 or 32. Let me just make sure you are above 1631. Imagine it over levels me. Slightly more. Okay, so I should probably just put those two on the bench. That's what I should do. It's not what I'm gonna do. Ow. Now I'm going to. Just so I can heal up. You have grass, knot, and a life orb. Let's bring Kraydilly and Swalot. Swalot has Gunk Shot. So what is everyone at? 1901. This is a level 34. Probably also a level 30. It's too risky to go with the 35. I think 35 is 1800 something. So I'll start with Swampert. $33. 34. $18. So I could do a 34. I'm just gonna reset it. Dunsparce? No. Just no. Can I do a 34? 1842. I should be able to do a 34. Yeah. $86, perfect. We'll use Starmie. Did I even run into a 35? If I did, I just did not pay attention. Stop with the stuff right in front of the breeder. I'm not trying to fight the breeder. Emolga. $33. Leaves you with what? One opportunity to test against 35? Oh god. I'm not doing it. I know I can do a 34 with Starmie. Thanks for the heals. Let's psych. I probably should have rapid spun there. Really, Azumarill? 35, perfect. $18. So 35s for each. 35s for each. Not in Emolga. It's 1500. I'll get enough. Let me save one more time. Like, no. There we go. I'll take a 34 or a 35. And now I'm not going to get them. I only got 34s and 35s. Maybe the occasional or the very rare 36. Perfect. Let's just use Starmie. There's nothing, hopefully, that can use Memento in this grass. White glasses, never melt ice, citrus berry, chesterberry, life orb, shell bell, tailwind whirlwind, hyper voice, air slash, synthesis growth, toxic spikes, grass knot, aqua tail bulldoze, rest yawn. Just a hiccup. Volume, icy wind, air cutter, aqua rune, volume, aurora beam, psy beam, rapid spin, weather ball, rain dance, fire blast, tiger pump. Let me just move Rosary to the 2 slot. And then make sure I did read Grass Knot. Okay. Here. And then it's 1, 2. You go back to the first one. Okay, I can see it from here as well. Final check on the calculator that I do outspeed with cast form. It should be 83 speed. And I am 90 speed with cast form, so I do outspeed. Confirm on the game that I'm 90 speed. I could probably be a healing item on cast form, but I chose Wise Glasses in case I need to do more damage. Is it better to go? I think it's got to be better to go Expert Belt instead of Never Melt Ice here. Never Melt Ice is hitting everything super effective, or Aurora Beam's hitting everything super effective except for Mamoswine, which Bubble Beam hits. So Expert Belt is better. I thought I already gave it out, which is why I gave it Never Melt Ice. So yeah, this is better. And I'll just do one final check that everyone is close to the level cap. It's fight time. Turn 1. Seismitoad versus Castle. Sandstorm. I immediately remove the Sandstorm with Rain Dance. It'll turn me into a water type, making me resist the incoming Hydro Pump. Still did a lot. Now, do they only see KO? I don't think it matters, but do they see KO with only Power Whip? They should. That looks like a max roll as well. Close to a max roll. We go Roserade on the Power Whip. I dodge, that's even better. Is that a higher chance of getting Excadrill? Regardless, Grass Knot with a Life Orb goes to Rindoberry and should Oko Seismitoad. Imagine it didn't. Now Roserade and Cast Form level up. Nidoking. What am I missing? Not much. Did they get the max? Is it cause, okay, I think it's cause they just saw that everything else, this was the first Pokemon that could take more than one hit. I'm pretty sure it's an ice, or no, it's not ice. No, hold on. It should always be Ice Beam. Swampert, or not Swampert, Starmie takes 23%. I think Starmie is the better play. Starmie is definitely the better play. I go Starmie here, and I then KO with Bubble Beam in return on the Ice Beam. They are Sheer Force, so they can't freeze me. Bubble Beam will KO. It's probably Torterra next. Starmie levels up. Rain is over. No more rain time. Torterra definitely sees with Hammer KO. Woodhammer KOs. Aurora Beam with Expert Belt has a chance. Oh, do I go for this? 2 out of 3 rolls at KOs. I think I have to. Rain is gone. I'm going for it. I'm actually going for it. That is so... This is... Yeah, I'm going for it. Screw it. We ball. Starmie, you know what to do. I'm not surprised. On the bright side, this means I can go into someone who is 95% accurate. So, no more rain. Wait, how does that affect certain matchups? Alright, we're going Swamp. It was destined to happen. You don't have, like... Do they allow 4 restores in this? Good. It's only the Hacker Colress that uses healing. Gym leaders have... You can trust in gym leaders to put up a fair fight. Air Balloon. Best case scenario is they Swords Dance, but odds are they're probably gonna Rock Slide. Regardless, I Bubble Beam. Perfect. We take that. You have no priority. I outspeed. I KO. I crit. That crit would have been nice the first turn, so I didn't have to worry that much. Mamoswine. So who's down? These 4 are knocked out. Oh, they're Pasho Berry, that's right. Well, now would be a perfect time to switch in Starmie. Oh, that's... Oh no, I should be fine. It's just... Okay, this is... We're in a position where it's going to be tough for the ladder, for the final part of the fight. So, if I just stay in Bubble Beam and I get the Citrus Berry, then my, like, answer for Garchomp is gone. My easy answer for Garchomp is gone. I should be able to pivot around. So if I Bubble Beam twice... If I Bubble Beam twice and take this out... Garchomp comes in and wants to Dragon Claw. There isn't really anything to switch in on the Dragon Claw. I think I needed Swampert to be Steelix. If I had known this was the way, then Swampert needed to be Steelix, so I could switch in Steelix on the claw and then something else. I go Swampert, I rest, and then I yawn. And then I switch back to Swanna. Well, do they see mixing rolls against Swampert? It would be like a minimum roll, maximum roll 50-50. This is so risky too. Okay, now I rest on the Earthquake. They don't crit me, perfect. They now have to click Earthquake. I yawn. They're now clicking Earthquake again. I switch in Swanna on the Earthquake. I Bubble Beam on the first turn, I Bubble Beam on the second turn. And then I Icy Wind twice. So now Bubble Beam into the Passo Berry. This will do like 40%. They're asleep. I now Bubble Beam again. They do not Ice Shard. And Bubble Beam KOs. Swampert's level 49. Garchomp, the last mine. Dragon Claw. Should've known. Should've known. Pidgeot was also a bad bring. I could have done Steelix and Pidgeot spot, and I could have swapped between the two. Pretty sure Dragon Claw's high crit rate anyways. Do I just lose because of that? I think I go Swampert and yawn. go Swampert and Yawn. They don't crit this time. It should be Extreme Speed. $43 from Extreme Speed, $36 from Extreme Speed. I'm going Pidgeot and Tailwinding. Pidgeot, Tailwind, and then Pidgeot attacks until it goes down. I'm wondering if I Air Slash. I think I need to Air Slash. Why am I not surprised? Oh, don't worry guys, I'll get another attack off. Just missed the 5%, why don't I? One turn sleep, 5% miss into one turn sleep into just, yeah. I lose, right? Unless I crit here. I have to get a Hydro Pump crit. Oh, I can't even get that. His Tailwind ran out. I think I needed this. I wasn't gonna play this optimally. At least this run. Alright, sick. I'm doing this tomorrow.